Welcome back, everyone, to Outward. We have Nick here again, obviously.
Hello.
We're not playing this game, but so we are ready to go to the next step, which the next step is fairly easy. We're gonna go hyenas and get a predator bone so I can make my fucking fang shield, and then we're gonna go to I believe the next step is gonna be the bandit camp that's like out in the middle of nowhere that has a guaranteed Wendigo in it. And that'll allow us to make my horror shield, which will give us ultra poison. Which ultra poison does stupid damage of 5 damage a second. Which, considering you don't get to enemies who have more than like 600 HP until the DLCs, kinda strong.
Yeah. Even like 600, that's still pretty strong.
Yeah. But like when you get to the DLC, like enemies start having like 1,000-ish health, and that's the point where bleed is slightly better than poison. Ever so slightly. Alright. So, we're gonna go to the hyena camp, kill hyenas, get me the things, and then the next step is going to that bandit camp right there.
And the vigil pylon, right?
The vigil pylon, yeah, that'll be
there.
That'll be honestly after the camp, because
Yeah.
I think the bandit camp has like 4 guys in it, and then the Wendigo. I think that's about it. And then we'll go to one of the towns. Since we don't have a time limit anymore, the plan is the town we go to, if it doesn't have the vendor selling the part I need for my extra axe, we're just gonna sleep for like 7 days outside of town in the hobo camp of the plant tents, because the plant tents are stupid. And we'll just keep doing that until he restocks with the thing I... Don't be too bad. But more than... Are the hyenas still dead? Have they not respawned yet? That's sad. I thought not.
Boo.
Well, I guess with that then...
I'm surprised they haven't.
Yeah, that been... I guess with that, we just...
The first guys we killed.
I guess we go on to the bandit camps. I think the bandit camp has an armored hyena, which can drop the predator bone too? Maybe? I think the Wendigo can also drop predator bone.
I like how we specifically need predator bones, like...
I know. Oh, I need
can tell.
I need like a predator.
The weapon can tell if you use an herbivore bone.
Well, because you need peasant menu, not indeed sniper. I mean, like if I had to guess, I mean, I don't know. Maybe predator bones in this world are tougher than herbivore bones. Maybe, I don't know. Might also be that we haven't seen a fucking herbivore in this game yet.
I'm pretty sure the chocobos are herbivores.
The chocobos are aggressive, Nick.
Well, yeah, so's a hippo.
And
other herbivores on Earth, like
hippos.
You know,
there aren't a whole lot of strict herbivores that seek a fight, though. There's omnivores that do. To
be fair, the white chocobos don't really seek a fight.
They do. If they see you, they attack you. They'll run away when they get hit, but they attack you.
It's because we're in their territory.
Finally beat older main campaign. Nice. Wrath of the Righteous is a fucking long game. It's good. I enjoy it, but it's also one of those things that's like, I like the game. I don't want to sink another 120 hours in just for a slightly different build.
Yeah. Where things are gonna be essentially the same.
Oh yeah, by the way, there's cats right here.
Uh-huh.
probably should sprint, because, like, I mean, the amount of stamina we're gonna burn is probably not a deal. I mean, what are you wearing? You're just wearing, like, the fucking scavenger chest, right? No, you're wearing the black plate armor or something.
Yeah, I don't know why it looks like a fucking, like, merchant outfit.
The black plate armor is actually, like, really good armor.
It is.
We got that from a chest. I want to do an even. Okay, like same here. Like, I want to play the game and do the different.
Dude is just sitting.
Yep.
Turns out his spine is contorted and he's dead.
That's how he died. He just fucking broke his spine.
Well, we broke his spine.
Well, we broke his spine, but which, I mean, considering the fact that I think when we killed them, we were both using maces, that's probably about accurate. Like, I also, like, really want to play Pathfinder and do all the other mythic paths, but again, it's like 120 hours for a campaign that's not gonna be that much different. It'll be a little bit.
I mean, it'll be a little faster because you can skip through dialogue.
But even then, like, that's not even, like, that's not even, like, the long part of the game's dialogue, and the long part just, there's so many fights you have to do.
Yeah.
And there's so many areas you have to go.
So many fights that are like, well, this guy I literally have to roll 15 natural 20s in a row to win. So
it's like the only way
you're gonna be here a while.
The only way you can do the game without doing, like, the side quests and everything is if you lower the difficulty. If you don't lower the difficulty, you have to do the side quests. Otherwise, you're just not strong enough.
To be fair, didn't you, when you lowered the side quests, like literally that one fight, because they were like, oh, like, here's all your level 1 guys, good luck.
Well, yes, I learned it for that fight because it was all of my mages who I never geared or leveled.
Yeah, I was saying because you did that, and then like the fight was a joke.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like your options are either you do every side quest, which means, oh my god, the time loss, or you lower the difficulty, in which case, oh wow, it's everything is one shot and they can't hurt you. It's like, well, we're so hard in tabletop game because of it. Yeah, I mean, I understand why it's difficult. It has to be. And that's why the difficulty sliders are so ubiquitous, I guess? Like, there's so much you can change the difficulty because it has to do that. Well, yeah, because the only way you beat the game on unfair is if you cheese every build, which I cannot be arsed to cheese every build on, like, my 7-man party.
Yeah.
One person, sure, and even then, that one person I did, he was a fighter, which means that the cheesing was I hit a lot. I didn't need to manage anything. I just bonked things.
And still, there's a lot of things that, like,
well, really,
you just couldn't hit.
In the fighter thing, like, really, the only thing I couldn't kill were things that just had, like, AoE, make a DC 50 check or you can't attack. Those are the only things I couldn't, like, fucking slap.
Yeah.
I'm coming up here, Nick, because I can't remember where that fire was. Remember? I want to say it was, like, over.
There's like a rock or something there.
Rock, I think it's a mining rock. Just get immunity against that easy. True. My first campaign, I didn't realize that one of the mythic paths you can take is just pure immunity to all CC. I misread it, I think. Broken 10. Nothing.
Which one is that?
It's one of the mythic, like, one of the mythic levels you can take, which I could easily fit into all the kills. It just, like, you're not immune to CC, it's just all hard CC is downgraded to the not hard CC version.
Ah.
So, like, stunned becomes dazed, where you get one attack a turn instead of nothing. Fear becomes, intimidated?
Shake.
Like shaken
probably
or...
something shaken, which it's like a -2 to attack or something.
Yeah, which I just didn't... I think I didn't get it because until you get to the end game, the DCs aren't that bad. And it's like, eh. Then you get to end game, it's like, ah. What's this? You don't have a plus, like, 42 to your check? On a stat that almost never comes up? Fuck you.
The right way?
I think so. It's over here somewhere. There's a castle there, so I think that's...
I thought this was the way... We beat the castle, though.
No, a different castle. Or is that the... There's a dungeon over here? I don't think we've ever been over here.
I think it was like, yeah, because like we shouldn't be inside like the visual pylon.
This is a Trog one. I don't think you've ever been to this. We want to do it again because the definitive edition came out, which does a lot for balancing, and we like this game. It's a fun game.
Yeah, my God, like co-op is actually possible now.
Yeah, the definitive edition came out, which basically just did a lot of balance changes to it. Which makes co-op a lot more reasonable than it was before.
Maybe we'll eventually find an enemy.
I mean, this is a dungeon, right? So to max, without mods, yes.
Yeah.
There is a mod to raise the player cap to, like, 16.
Trog infiltration, not infestation.
Infiltration, yeah. We've never been here, Nick.
Huh.
I mean, I don't be that bad. It's so like the. I mean, we could try to get it if you want. I don't know how well the game's gonna handle it. Hello, Blue Man. Oh hell, goodbye, frame rate. All right, Bomb Man, you must die. Oh God. Kill him!
Knock him down!
Knock him! He has so much health! Die!
This is way tougher than other Trogs.
I have no stamina! Please stop! Okay, thank you. Probably not updated. Yeah, if it's updated, then we can... Alright, so like... Did it drop anything good? No.
Trog pull?
Dog pull.
I mean, that's actually a pretty high damage mace for just like a random mace.
This is it. Get the chest. Yeah, see if it's updated somewhere. If it's updated, then yeah, we could. I think because it won't take long to. And fuck it.
Is it just like on Nexus or whatever?
Yeah. And I mean, Nick and I beat the game normally, except for like the final boss, but that's because the final boss is kind of broken for multiplayer co-op.
Yeah, where one shots you and it does massive fireball AoEs.
Yeah, apparently in like single player, he's actually super fucking easy. Okay. I'm tempted to see what's over here. Seems like it is updated. Oh. Do you have the game updated, Sniper? Because you have to update for the definitive edition. It's like a 20 gig update. Do you wanna do that then, Nick, real quick? Just download the mod so Sniper can join us.
Try, yeah.
It'll take like 3 seconds. Alright. So give us just one moment while I download the mod. I'm gonna go to starting soon. Or fucking be right back. Alright, disconnect, save the game, we'll get the mod, and whenever Sniper's done installing, he'll just join us. And he'll be a weak boy. So Sniper, just so you're aware, because you're gonna be joining us, so it kinda matters. Nick is going to be right now he's mace and shield. We're not gonna have any magic users. Neither he or I are doing magic. We're just doing fucking bonk. And dots bonk. I think it's also gonna be gun.
So it's a custom multiplayer limit. Is that the?
Probably.
Okay, there's like 3 different.
Okay, well.
And this is just on the next. Unless it's on just the theme workshop.
I don't think this has a workshop.
No, it doesn't have a workshop. Okay.
Alright. Multiplayer. I mean, I guess custom has the most downloads, so that's probably fine. Just the custom multiplayer.
That one was updated in fucking 2001.
Oh, okay, maybe not that one.
The other one was updated in 2019. Are these like nothing in the multiplayer?
Raid mode. Okay. Okay, so this is the one that has it apparently. Let me make sure that as mod expands on the multiplayer experience outward by increasing the number of players the game can handle, integrating features, improve co-op play overall, as well as adding customization options and fixing bugs as multiplayer. Up to 10.
What's it called?
Improves. I linked it to you in Discord.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, it's just nice things. Like, we all get quest rewards now instead of just the main character. Which is good. That's a good thing, honestly. It's the Beppin X configuration. Oh, wait, you need this? Okay, I can do it with the fucking, what I use the mod goddamn, Risk of Rain. Where's my mod manager?
Yeah, I don't want to like install like extra fucking shit for it. So
you can probably still do it through Nexus. I can customize the shit in oh, what's the rules? Yeah, there's a manual install to do it yourself, in the instructions on how to do it.
I wonder if it might just be host side as well.
You can see if it's just client side. It might be.
So
No, wait, no. Notice everyone playing your game needs a mod installed for it correctly. Says that specifically. Select game. On Steam platform. Right new.
Is it because it's like looks like you have to install like 2 other programs. Deal with.
I mean, you can just use the. If you played Mod Risk Rain, right? The R2 mod man, you can use that.
It's
easy.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean with that one you don't have to do the risk of rain. You don't need to do. You don't. I don't have mods. Those ones are just host side.
Okay, how about this?
Or server side.
How about I just fucking send you the 4 the mods in it.
Well, I mean, it's more just like I don't want to like I don't know like what these I fucking they don't want to have like random programs on my computer or whatever for this or whatever.
Well, Thunder. I mean, at least Thunderstorm Mod Manager is used by a lot of games, and it's Overwolf.
Yeah, it's basically just like a hosting thing, essentially.
So I was thinking about auto and stuff.
There's a whole bunch of mods on here too.
Yeah, there's a whole lot. I mean, the only ones I really care about, like, I don't really want to get ones that like redo the game shit. At least not.
Yeah. No.
Because God knows if fucking like the actual necromancer. I doubt that's fucking balanced at all. But if you get the Thundersword thing, like that's all you need to have download. Like 30.
Yeah, then you can just search the Weapon X and the
It'll
mod itself on it.
It'll auto put all the mods you need, or you do it manually, which I think Weapon X plugin you just need to fucking make a thing.
50% on that word.
Yep. Hey, kitty. Oh, it'll be fun to see if everything works. It should, but fucking Outward Revolver adds a 6-shooter pistol to the game. Ah, yes, I'm sure that's not strong or anything.
Yeah.
The bouncing point of the pistol being that it has to reload after every really high damage shot. I'm sure having a 6-shot revolver isn't gonna be strong or anything.
Sounds balanced.
I was
Indeed.
like, I can't find the Thunderstorm or whatever on fucking Overwolf.
Uh,
I mean, it's like not even like listed in the games.
definitely part of Overwolf. If I open the Overwolf app, it's there. Let me. It should be
It's called Thunderstorm Mod Manager. At least on the website, that's what it says.
Might just
On
because I only
Overwolf.com.
installed like the CurseForge section of it.
maybe. Yeah, if I the actual Overwolf app, if you just search Thunderswords, I can copy link and address. This is the download link for it. It'll probably just give you like.
I mean, like, oh.
Tanique. And then you should just click on that to get it all.
I don't know, like the.
Cyber, you have to make a new character because the definitive edition doesn't carry the save over, so you have to make a new character, get the skill, and then join us.
That's fine. I don't care.
Okay.
I figured I was doing that anyways.
Yeah, and fortunately, like, we're not, that far in the game. Like, we haven't even got our.
Yeah, you're still in the first area.
We're still in the
then
first
it's fine to
area.
join.
We're still in the first area. We haven't got skills yet. Like, the only thing is we have decent armor, but
Yeah, and you got like the town skills or whatever.
yeah, which the basic town skills for using it cost like 200. Although we will have to we're gonna have to run to the hermit to get you the chill resistance because that is so good.
Yeah. I think I want to go with Spellblade. Something.
Spellblade's so much fun.
Just simple buff whack.
Well, especially if you go like two-hander, since the way Spellblade works is the damage you get is a percentage over your base damage.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go like big fucking two-handed, which would be goddamn hilarious. Because the big two-handed mace's skill, a two-handed mace has one of the highest damage weapons in the game. It just does. Second, the skill for it is a big thwack that does a fuck ton of impact to get knockdowns. Which, bonk.
Alright, what's it called? I want to look it up.
The skill or the weapon?
I mean, either.
The skill's called Juggernaut, I think. It's just a two-handed mace ability.
Two-handed mace weapon, yep.
Fucking bonk. And then basically, because two-handed maces have like some of the highest damage things on it, if you go spell sword, it's just a lot of damage.
Slow melee attack that inflicts confusion, increases your defenses, basically why I use it.
Yep. Again, the entire point of it is it's a big hit that if you hit, at least in single player, it basically guarantees a knockdown.
Yeah.
Don't know how it's gonna
100 impact damage is a shit ton.
It is a shit ton. Again, the point of it is it's knockdown. I don't know how it's gonna work in fucking this, but what's
the mace called?
The best one?
Yeah, I don't know, whatever one.
Well, there's either Sar Great Hammer, which is kind of a bitch to get, but or the much more easy one to get is called, I believe, the Hail Frost Hammer, I think, or the Crow Hammer. I think the Crow Hammer's a.
Hail Frost is up there near the top. It's like top 10 or top 10.
Yeah, which the reason for that, especially for that one specifically, is if you take that one and then also go Frost Imbune, you'll be increasing the base damage even more. Since the Frost buff just increases how much damage your Frost damage does in general. Which then, combine that weapon that already does Frost damage and
Ethereal. There's an ethereal mace.
bonk.
There's an ethereal weapon boost, isn't there?
Yes, although
I think so. It's in the.
You can't get it till the expansion. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, you just have to pay to go there, right?
Well, no. So, for ethereal boost specifically, I believe that is you have to do the city building game, and you have to have done the main storyline quest for the blue game. I believe.
Well, the weapon is there, but I think the other one is.
You're talking about the Imbue, right? The Imbue?
Yeah, the Imbue. I think it's not in the Three Brothers.
Do you mean the
other place?
Do you mean the boon or the Imbue? The one that makes your weapon.
I don't remember.
Because there's ethereal boon, which is a regular skill we can just get somewhere, I think, and then there's the ethereal imbue, which makes your weapon do ethereal damage, and for that you definitely need the three.
The infuse.
Yeah. But yeah, the only reason I'm saying 200 is just because
no, it's at the academy.
It's at the the academy. The academy is Sora B.
Yeah,
We just pay to go there.
yeah. The blood one, I think, is the one you were thinking about. Is that there?
Maybe?
I believe.
I don't know. It was a
Yeah, I don't
long
know.
time ago, and I
Oh
wasn't.
my god! Fucking adds flat damage, extreme poison, and bleed, and lifesteal.
For the bleed one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Although I think it burns. You have to. I think you have to burn something kind of. Sure.
Only accessible to Blue Chamber Collector players who've purchased Cryptia City Hall upgrade.
Yeah. So that's what I was talking about with the
You have to be blue faction. What
You have
faction
to,
do you guys want
we
to go?
haven't done a faction yet. We
Well,
haven't
yeah.
really
Just like,
decided.
have you decided?
No,
Yeah.
we haven't.
We can each can do it individually anyway, so it doesn't
Yeah,
really matter.
we have to
Oh,
do
you can.
yeah, basically we have to do each other's campaigns. So like say we join your campaign and then we'd run through, because if you just run through the main story, you could be done of it in like an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Yeah. Mm.
The game takes a while if you do other things. But like if we want to get you in blood infused, then we just have for you.
Yeah.
Which it looks like all it costs is health, which is
Yeah, it costs
pretty
20
good.
health to use.
The only issue is that the cooldown's longer than the duration. That's the only issue, but that's not a.
Yeah, it's only 60 seconds downtime.
Ba-ba-da. Which of the classes do I care about? Fucking 15% to all damage from the other one. I think that's the one we did on ours. Yeah, just the damage one, because that's what I wanted for my character, was just fucking big bunks. Wow, that's really strong. The Alat passive, Nick, that you can get if you go through Alat is actually super strong. If you go through the sitting building part for it, where you get just base 5 protection and 2 barrier, that's really good.
Huh.
Into Wolf Sword. Cha 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 cha.
Da-da.
Yes. The Sorabor quest. The money quest. What skills do you get? Sell for more and buy for cheaper. What other skill do you get? Buy potions for cheaper. Ah, there's infused. That's what I was thinking. That's what I. Yep. Yeah, so at least right now, the plans for our builds is I'm gonna be bow guy who I shoot a bow start a fight and then we go and I switch to my axe, and Nick's gonna be, at least right now, mace and gun, and when he fires the gun he switches to shield.
Yeah.
Right.
Gun.
Still trying to figure out the fucking mod. Cause
Did you get a thunderstorm?
no, 'cause I'm fucking reading on the shit that downloads, so I can
Okay.
fucking know what I'm putting on my computer. Like this, why I don't like fucking randomly downloading shit because they have to do the research and shit.
Okay, it's okay. I just making sure. Fine.
Yeah, you found everything fine and you're good, basically.
Which I'm fine waiting for him. I don't care.
Yeah,
It's
we're
just
good. We're looking up build shit. I'm looking up build shit.
build. Yeah, so at least right now, my plan is I'm gonna go rogue engineer, I think wild hunter and warrior monk, I think. Because unencumbered rolling of backpack is really nice and trap spamming is hilarious. Is it good? Probably not, but trap spamming is hilarious. If you want to be Spellblade, then you want Spellblade as well as Philosopher, guaranteed. Because the Philosopher, middle ability is so insanely good, which is mana regen. Because Spellblade, if you want to use it to its most, you need a lot of mana, but having just passive mana regen makes it really easy.
Yeah, because when you wake up from sleep, you don't have mana, so you kind of need it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically speaking, if all you're doing is the infuse, it's not that big of a deal. But if you want to spam the ability of Elemental Discharge, which is so good, so fucking good, then you need mana regen. Because Elemental Discharge is a range attack with a 10-second cooldown that does a fuck ton of damage. Like, an insane amount of damage. Then Philosopher gives you mana regen, which is good. And honestly kind of needed. As well as giving you Sigil of Ice, which you said, at least right now, you said you're thinking like Ice guys, so Sigil of Ice make that.
I have no idea. I have not
Actually,
studied
you
at
don't
all.
need. Yeah, you actually don't need. I mean, I would say decide between fire or ice because that's the easy one to get. Because you can get one of those imbues in the main town. Every other
I mean, you can
imbue,
start with it and switch later.
every other imbue is kind of a bitch. Uh, since you're getting Philosopher, if you go fire, you can get fire affinity from the Philosopher who you're gonna get for the mana. I recommend it for the mana regen, and the fire affinity increases all fire damage you inflict by 15%. Big damage. It does really suck when you get the things immune to fire damage, though. Fortunately, not a lot of them, but it sucks when it happens. Definitely sucks when it happens. What are you doing, kitty? You being silly? The Dreamer Halibur. That is good, actually. Oh, not able to attach lanterns. That's the bad part of it. Okay, that seemed really strong.
Or what?
If we go to Caldera, the Three Brothers DLC, and we find the dude, if you ask him for the backpack, he gives you a backpack that has 70 capacity and 15% damage bonus, just for having it equipped.
Wow.
And you don't have dodge interference while using the backpack, but you can't attach a lantern. Which,
Kind of annoying, but that's so good though.
that is really good. 15% damage is really good. Action by 2. Add, you can, if you choose to make a tank character, you could become insanely fucking tank.
Can't you come like nearly invincible?
I think to physical damage, like you can get like absurd physical resistance. Like if you suck everything you can reduce like all physical damage by something by like just a flat 30. But magic damage or any elemental damage is still gonna fuck you up.
Mm-hmm.
Since physical damage and elemental damage are different sets. But yeah, if you want to do max damage, I can basically tell you what I did with my punch build, which is max damage. At least as far as skills go. Pet the kitty, pet the kitty. But additional fun fact, if you do go two-handed mace sniper, the one-handed mace that Nick's using right now applies confusion, which lowers their impact resistance.
Oh boy.
So, big bonk!
How fucking slow is fucking two-handed misses though?
Not, like, super slow. Not fast, but not super slow. Like, they're definitely not fast, but, you know, basically every tune-up weapon in the game is, not fast. But if there's, you know, Nick and I as a co-op person, it would be a lot easier for us to, like, get aggro so you can get the hits off, you know?
Yeah.
And at least with what Nick and I have been doing is basically once he is able to apply confusion, when I had my two-handed mace, I was able to almost guarantee a knockdown on them, which allow, you just keep fucking swinging. I swap from mace primarily because I want to apply dots, because dots are fun. Don't know how necessary it's gonna be with 3 players, but we'll see. It says it scales it to the players you have, so yeah, I guess. Ah, yes. Here's a mod to add PvP forward. Why the fuck would you want that?
Good fucking question.
Why the fuck would you ever want friendly fire in this game? Ah, yes. This is a game that is very obviously not super intended for player v player combat. Let's make it.
This mace applies an effect that makes them blow up.
Babu.
Does 150 ethereal damage and 140 impact after 15 seconds.
What's the build on it? Is 100 just
40%?
Okay, so you need 3 hits to get that off.
Yeah, that's not horrible. And it's 1.2 attack speed for a two-handed mace.
1.2 attack speed. That means it's the fastest. That means it's the fastest
Yeah,
attack speed a mace can have. That's not bad.
And its damage is 26 physical, 26 ethereal. But it's fucking a unique weapon from the city building shit. I don't know how you get it, how it's crafting, but you get it there. But that sounds fucking hilarious. I just want to see shit blow up after 15 seconds.
Yeah, it would be funny. Let's see how you craft it.
And it's a mace, so that's fun.
Let's see. Depowered bludgeoned is I think I think yeah, it's just a quest area, like quest items we find. We can make it for you. Because like we're planning on going there fairly soon because of the shit we want there. Like a lot of shit we want there. And everything else looks like just shit that is just drops from air. Okay. Three Brothers is town. I think you need to do main storyline to get to it.
What did you say? Sorry, I was paying attention.
I think you have to do the main quest line to get to the building part, I think. I don't remember.
I just need items. It says I don't need a station. I don't know what that means.
Well, you need a digested mana stone, which the easiest way to get that is as part of this line. Otherwise, it's a rare drop from a rare enemy in the area.
Doesn't that weapon look hilarious too?
It does. It looks stupid. But I do agree, the bomb sounds funny.
Yes.
Although you are going to be squishier, but...
It's fine. I have 2 friends that pick me up.
After 15 seconds, deal severe ethereal damage.
That's 150 damage, which is so good.
That 150 damage on enemies. It's after 15 seconds though, so like that'll be primarily for bosses.
Yeah, but still good.
I don't think we're gonna really get that stacked on non-bosses. I think they'll just die too fast, unless this guy makes them like really tanky. But we'll see. Again, as everything, we'll see. Okay, your brothers.
So I'll probably do like.
Oh no, I guess we can go to the start of the game. We can go there right now. Although the shit there is fucking hard. So, well, 3 players should be.
I mean, probably just get like a decent weapon for each of us.
Yeah, but I want my.
We'll be fine.
Huh, Nick?
We're never gonna finish fucking Celeste, are we?
We will at some point. It just this came out and this is a fun game. Nick, we have a very long time because I don't see us not becoming friends at some point. And we know there'll always be a day where we all have time to play, like at some point. Outward's a fun game. It is. The final boss is a bit of a bitch, at least it was, but it's a fun game. Phone, how dare you beep at me? Like, some of the weapons that you can get in this game, it's like, how the fuck would you know about this without using the wiki? It's like, artifact weapon upgrade from fossilized great axe at the oily cavern. Interact with the altar of the great axe equipped with blessed mist and rage buffs active. What? How would you know to do that? Whatever. Yes, big bow. Huh, alright.
Legacy armor.
Yeah, legacy armor's sad.
But it's so good.
And that's why it's so good.
It's 10% ethereal damage on every piece.
Oh, the Sky Crown Mace. That's what I was thinking of. The Sky Crown Mace. That's like a very, very good one. That does stupid damage. Oh, that's a one-hand mace. That's what we wanted to get for Nick, because it's a really good fucking weapon.
What's a good early two-handed mace?
Brutal Mace, I think. Which we
just basically sold all the good weapons already.
True, but I mean, we have the money to buy it. It's not a huge deal. And if we have sniper, you know, like we'll get the money back to upgrade them. Like, we have so many areas to explore. We have so much money. We have the ability to get it. And all 3 of us are fucking loot gremlins. So I mean, now sniper. I'm not saying you have to. But the halberd Call of Duty inflicts the only dot debuff that we can't apply otherwise.
What is it?
It inflicts Holy Blaze, which is one of the highest DPS dots in the game. Now, it has only an 18% build up, so it's not really that good. But, you know. I'm not saying you have to, I'm just saying. If you want to go fucking explosion, that's still hilarious. Oh yeah, the Pillar Great Hammer fucking smokes weapon. It even has fucking Smoke's lore for the weapon. Artifact Great Hammer of an Executioner who guard the Spire of Light, crushing the bones of invaders before feeding on them. It's Smoke. Very slow swing speed, but also one of the highest base damage in the game, excluding Sar Great Hammer. Which Sar Great Hammer, I think
I want to go the Ghost Parallel just because it's high damage and it has the high attack speed. It's so nice.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, again, it looks good. And Ether Bomb is fucking hilarious.
Yes.
And
the weapon just fucking looks hilarious.
It is not hard to get it. That's not hard at all to get, and we can get that fairly easily. Alright, so we have your weapon decided. I mean, armor is, I guess, do you want to be tank or not? Because armor is basically, do you want to be tank or do you want to have cheaper spells? That's basically armor.
We'll see. I'm not sure. Man, the legacy upgrade is so fucking busted.
For yeah, legacy armors are
the mana wall set compared to the barrier set, or yeah, mana wall versus barrier. It's so much better. It's barrier and protection on it.
Yeah, it is really good. Now keep in mind, like for the set, that means you'd have to do all 3 pieces, which makes it a lot more of a pain in the ass. Now hear me out. All right, the Amylite set. The Amylite set increases all damage you do by 20%. Or the Antique Plate, which is I passed down. That's what you're talking about.
No, it's actually, the barrier to mana wall.
Yeah.
It gives 30% real damage, that's why.
Antique Plate set gives 20%. Make the bomb hit even harder. Oh. God, the mana wall set is super strong.
Yeah.
Why it's a fucking pass down?
Yep. Yeah, just protection, barrier, and damage.
One of the highest base protections in the game with barrier. Like the only higher protection is like the SAR set, but the SAR set doesn't have barrier. And the SAR set is also a horrendous pain in the ass to make and requires like 3 fucking playthroughs to. Because you can only get like 4 SAR stones in a playthrough.
I guess it'd probably be Antique Plate. It's probably the next best. Or maybe Tenebris.
Box Tenebris. I mean,
how do you get Antique Plate?
How do you get it? I think you just fucking buy it. I got that on my fist run because I was doing fire.
You crafted a guy with silver and shield golem scraps. That's easy as fuck to get.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I made. I remember when I was doing my fist build, because I was primarily fire damage. I got antique plate set because it boosts fire damage by a lot.
Yeah.
I basically, with that, as long as they weren't immune to fire damage, I basically one-tapped everything with my skill.
But the mana wall set is so broken.
Yeah, but it's hard to get.
Bah, bah.
Nick.
Uh,
I cast gun. Bang.
uh.
I guess decide if you want to.
You're not like streaming right now, right? You paused everything or whatever.
I mean, the stream's going, but it's on a be right back screen. Just
But
because.
you're not like recording or whatever, cause right.
Again, it's streaming right now. I can turn it off if you want, but like, no one's in chat. We're talking and having fun. So.
Well, the thing is, we're fucking taking forever to do this shit. So.
I mean, Sniper and I are talking, and we're talking about build stuff, which.
Okay, Copal Armor chest piece has an enchant that gives 25% ethereal damage.
Oh. Is it only the Copal set that gets it?
Yes, I believe so.
Spirit of Bird.
Or Green Copal, which is Legacy piece.
Yep, only for
which
Copal.
is slightly better.
I mean, Legacy stuff is basically.
Well, yeah, but it's not like unplayable.
I mean, yeah, 20
without it.
25
It's like
ethereal,
8 protection.
25% damage and 10 stamina. That's.
Well, yeah, that just mean the difference between the legacy thing is 8% physical reduction.
Does it have any other special enchants? I don't think. Just craft it from Quizka. That's it.
How easy to get a fucking one legacy piece for us?
In single player, if you are trying to do it, you can get one. You can get one item in about an hour.
Ugh.
All you need to do is kill the bandit castle. If you kill the castle, which is, killing the witch, basically, you'll get a key that'll open a door under your house that has a legacy chest. Not super hard.
But you get this armor and chest, and it's a live fuck chance. Oh boy.
Well, I mean, basically, what we'd have to do is get you the armor, like craft it, because we're not getting lucky with it. That's not happening. We take you to Quizka in Emerkar, which we have to go to anyway. We have them build you the Copal armor. I don't know how legacy chests work in co-op. I want to say it will be, since the stashes are to the save, I want to say the legacy chests are also to save so that we can get it on my game. Let's put it there, and then we'd have to make you a new character to then go retreat.
I mean, just we plan for it, it's fine.
But that's if you really want the upgrade.
I mean, the mana wall ones are more important than that one. If we were gonna do it, like I'd use that chest piece. Like I'd just use the regular coral one, and if we have like extra fucking legacy shit, or if we want to do it all, like it depends if you guys want to do it or not. I'm not trying to hog it all.
It'd probably be easiest, at least as a planning thing, to just do the first one. Otherwise, it'll be. I guess what we could do. It depends. It kind of depends. For how easy this will be, it depend on whether or not the item is to the save file or not.
I mean, you pick it up to the character, and it's usually to the character then, right? With items.
Actually, if it is a key, I probably have the key because we did that. If all you need is the key, we can use my key. I can go to your save, open the area, and you get the item, basically. And then you'll pick up the item, you'll give it to me, I'll go to my game, you'll join it for your other character, and I'll give it to him.
Well, and then we can just make another new character and do it again.
Cheese.
And then I can drop you the item.
Cheese.
If it works.
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking about cheese and legacy items.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheese.
I mean, we want to see if it works.
I mean, we basically what matters is what we can check because it's not a big deal. What matters is whether or not the legacy item being input is set to the host or the save.
Oh.
Because if you put an item in there and I have the same item there, that means we'd have to get it in on both your characters, which would be a bit more annoying than just you put them in there on my game and then I join a new character's game of yours and I just open it. But thing we can test when we return to town, basically.
Well, I mean, if you have the key and you can unlock the door right away.
Yeah, again, I have the key.
And then for the new character, we can just go there immediately.
Yeah. I have the keys, so it wouldn't be hard to do.
Either way, it doesn't matter. And then I could just throw you the legacy item once it fucking resets.
Yeah.
So, like, I would basically have to make 2 characters. So it should work no matter what. Unless, like, it's fucky with how it's working.
Not to call it. Oh, yeah, right. There's pets in this game. I forgot.
I mean, the hard part is just fucking getting the items to get it. And then making a new character for it. So yeah, I'd do the green copal armor and then the headpiece for the mana wall and the boots for the mana wall. So that'd be 45% ethereal damage. All the ethereal.
The bonk. Big
and then I can
bonk.
get the infused mana. More bonk. I hope the fucking bomb scales with my ethereal damage.
It depends on how the game deals with that. If it treats you as the source, then it will. Depends if it just treats you as a source or it's a debuff, you know?
Yeah.
You see, and then wait, never mind. Oh, that's annoying. I was gonna say, and then I can go like Astral Bow and inflict other debuffs because I saw the Astral Claymore inflicts Haunted, which Haunted lowers their fucking ethereal resistance.
Ooh.
Which would be funny to do, but I assume the dagger had the same thing, but it don't. Apparently, each astral one does a different debuff, which is interesting.
It does Scorch and Curse, which is Decay and Fire.
So many items.
breakthrough should I go? Obviously Spellblade, and then what?
So if you want to do what I did, which is like for max damage, what I did, was Spellblade, then Philosopher, and then Kazite Hermit. Because the main reason is Hermit increases the strength of your boon, which is also for how much damage increase it does. So say if you have the hermit ability, then the ethereal boon will increase your ethereal damage by 30% instead of 50, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going, and since you're going Spellblade and going to have one of the imbues, either fire or ice, then you'll have the boon for that up as well, which will be, you know, then another 30% damaging on top of that.
Well, I'll go with the ethereal boon.
Okay, then yeah, then you know
Probably.
then 30 damage on top of that for your thing. Again, that's just if you want to like just do max ethereal damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you want skills, then I guess it'd be Wild Hunter, because Wild Hunter is really fun skills. Outside of that, there isn't really any other like good just physical damage bonk skills. Like,
I mean, no, there's the two-handed hammer ones, which I'd get, and then the.
well, those aren't breakthrough though, so that's
Well,
what I'm
I know,
saying.
I know.
I'm saying like as far as like breakthrough,
Which is
shit
like for
goes,
skills in general. I don't want to go Wild Hunter with. I don't need it. I have enough buff skills in the hotbar for convenience.
Yeah, and again, Wild Hunter, like what its abilities, like, you know, Predator Leap is goddamn hilarious, but yeah, it's funny. And Pharaoh Strikes is, again, it's funny. Yeah, basically, my plan is I'm gonna go Wild Hunter, and then get the piercing shot for my bow, and just like, haha, big
Yep.
big
Boom.
arrow shot to start the battle. Oh wait, no, right. I didn't want, because I want a Predator Leap, because I'm gonna be focusing on combat, and I don't need, because my axe is gonna be a bleed weapon. I don't need shot. I don't want Predator Leap's funny.
I wonder if we all need to have the same the like configuration.
I mean, I'm not gonna be editing anything on it.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Not yet.
I wouldn't bother with it. Yeah, unless there's something special you want to do.
Until we see like, oh wow, this should be changed. I don't really care enough. Config it. Like, fortunately, it's easy to config too if you want. Boop, boop, boop. But yeah, at least right now, we have 0 in unless we see like, wow, this needs to be fixed or something, we have basically 0 intention editing it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, if there's something that we need changing, that we think needs changing, then we'll go through that. But I have no idea why my game is sort of launching on the monitor. Very convenient. I have a fucking shortcut to fix it. It says it's an in-game. Let's see how. I just know what the options are. I have no intention to. I just know the options.
Well, yeah. The in-game one is how you figure it.
I know. I'm saying. I just don't see the options. And Press F5.
How do you look at it?
F5 in game, apparently.
Oh, in game. I had to make character that.
Should be F1. That's what it says the default is. Of course, if you've used something like this before, you might have changed it at some point.
Well, it's on the web page it says F5 is the default. Hey.
For looking at raid mode?
No, not raid mode.
Oh, okay.
The mod.
I was saying, like the raid mode config or whatever.
Oh man, I haven't played this game in a while.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go feed my cat real quick and get some water.
Okay.
No, having to hold to gather berries.
Baby. Is it working for you, Sniper?
What?
Does does F5 open the thing for you?
Oh, I haven't even checked. Fucking, I've just been doing stupid beginnings part. No. I don't know what it is.
Should be F5. Is it?
It didn't work. Control or Shift. F5 didn't work. Didn't die to the wolf. Feels good, man. Dude, why does my fucking settings feel fucked up? Or my resolution feel fucked up? It's not, but like it feels like it is. Wolf 2 dead. Hooray. I did it.
There we go. Alrighty. Ah.
Alright, my weapon is a mining pick.
What game still launches? You think you what? What?
I make slight change work because of how Steam has outward. Essentially, what looks like the issue is that with how Steam has it set up, it's basically installing the mods to the base game, not the Definitive Edition. And when you're launching it, because Definitive Edition is the default, it's launching the default, not the modded one.
Oh, I mean,
Huh?
Well, I mean, I already caught that, so I had him in the folder.
Oh, you fixed it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's easy enough to fix. I'm assuming.
Yeah. Okay. Before I tell you what to do, I think I know an easy way to do it.
I'm assuming I just need to put it in the outward underscore DEFED instead of the data. for a definitive edition.
Yeah.
Nick, so does like can you open the mod bench and how you have it set up?
I know. And I'm stuck to figure out why.
Get this to work. Bye.
Fucking my thing is being stupid. Doesn't want to work. It's like saying this is the wrong .exe, and I'm like, fuck you. I'm trying to change it. It says run as admin. I run it as admin. The fucking same thing. Run as admin.